bad side. I've been down since I began to crawl. It wasn't for bad luck. I've no luck at all. Hard luck and trouble is my only friend. I've been on my own since the age of 10. Born under a bad side. And I've been down since I began to crawl. It wasn't for bad luck. I've no luck at all. But I can't read, I haven't learned to write. My whole life has been a whopping fight. Born under a bad side. And I've been down since I began to crawl. It wasn't for bad luck. I've no luck at all. 'Cause I'm a bad luck boy, yeah. Wine and woman is all I crave. Big-legged woman gonna carry me to my grave. Born under a bad side. And I've been down since I began to crawl. It wasn't for bad luck. I've no luck at all. Bad luck, like I said.
We are happy to be here with Mike-Machado, local blues artist here in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. It is July 2015. Mike, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
So what have you been up to for the last few months?
So basically the last few months I've been working away, working with my band, Mike-Machado Blues Trio. We've kind of recently formed. It's been about since last October of 2014. And I've also been working on my own as a solo artist, doing various music projects around Vancouver. I also am a busker. I play in the SkyTrain stations, and I play in Gastown on the street. I believe it's the best way to improve your craft as an artist. So yeah, I've just been working away on my music, also original material, new material. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's actually how we met. You know, just strolling the streets of Vancouver. I came across you playing, you know,
For
an
sure.
amazing set, and stopped and introduced myself, and vice versa, and just immediately just saw, you know, the passion you had, and obviously you're a very skilled player, and definitely, you know, I want to know more about you and kind of what was going on with you. So if you don't mind, let's go back to the beginning. How long have you been performing?
Well, it's been a little while now. It's been about 6 years that I've been performing on stage. It's been a learning process the whole way through. I really enjoy it. I really love learning about how to make myself better on stage, how to connect better with the audience, and yeah, the whole thing is it's just a great journey that I'm on right now, and it just hasn't ended, and I don't think it ever will actually.
Yeah, so you're a lifelong music fan.
Definitely, I'm definitely in it forever. Yeah.
When did you first pick up a guitar?
Well, I remember when I first started getting into classic rock music, I started hearing it through friends, and my cousins started playing guitar, and I got really interested. And when I was about 16, my dad bought me my first guitar for my birthday, and it was an acoustic guitar. Yeah, so I was just so inspired, and certain kinds of music like Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven, the chorus of that song, I really, really enjoyed it, and I just thought it was so angelic, and I really wanted to recreate that for myself. So yeah, when I was 16, I first got it, yeah.
That's awesome. And did you go through any formal training, or were you self-taught, or a bit of both?
Never formal training. I had piano lessons when I was young, from about, what was it, about like 6 to about 12 years old, so for quite a while. I got up to like a pretty proficient level with that. I'd go to various competitions, so I understood music theory, and I understood that like when it comes to a music instrument, it's a matter of being very agile with your hands, and knowing that to feel very comfortable and fluent on it. So it gave me that experience gave me the confidence basically to pursue the guitar in my own way, and basically that meant through tablature, which is basically a notation that's accessible to anybody, as opposed to musical notation where you actually have to train yourself to understand certain technical aspects of music. And so that opened up the doors, my confidence that I had from playing the piano and everything. And yeah, I am self-taught basically through YouTube and through tabs, which is the name of that notation, where it's just numbers and they tell you where to position your fingers and whatnot.
So
Yeah.
that probably took quite a while, like a lot of hours of practice and repetition.
Yeah, definitely. But it wasn't as daunting as some people think, or I guess some people make it out to be. I just enjoyed learning. I enjoyed the way it felt in my hands. The guitar is such a beautiful thing. So, yeah, it was
Awesome,
nice.
that's phenomenal.
Thanks.
What is the first song that you learned how to play?
The first song ever actually was a Nirvana song. It was called "Smells Like Teen Spirit." I really enjoyed the rhythmic aspect of the introduction of that song, and it took me quite a little while to learn how to move my hands and to play that way, but I learned it in a few days, and that really got things going for me. I really, really enjoyed learning that song, yeah.
Dating myself a little bit, but I remember when that song was new and debuting on MTV.
Yeah.
But anyways, what about singing? You're a pretty proficient singer as well. When did you, or what was the first song you learned how to sing, or when did you know that, hey, I can sing along with playing guitar?
Well, for me, singing is definitely it still feels kind of new, I guess. I've always considered myself more of a guitar player, and singing was kind of second, but I'm starting to combine them more. When I was learning these Nirvana songs and getting into the music that I liked at the time, which was like in that vein, Nirvana, Metallica, 90s rock music, I would I was very just. I felt very good just singing the song, so I just sing along, and I knew I could sing. I didn't have bad pitch or anything, so as long as I felt comfortable and my friends enjoyed it, we played all together. I played for some friends, or we get together, and it was a fun time. As long as it was fun, I really enjoyed it, and it was always part of kind of learning the songs that I was listening to, and so for me, yeah, it was just part of the process. I never really thought of myself as like a singer. I just thought of myself as an artist playing music, whether it be through guitar or singing, mostly guitar, but yeah, definitely singing wasn't something I was afraid of. I love it.
Who are some of your inspirations or idols in music? You mentioned Led Zeppelin when you were first learning how to play guitar, but who else would you say really influenced your playing style and really turned you into a music fan?
Definitely, Jimmy Page of Led Zeppelin, the lead guitarist of that band. I just thought a lot of the melodies, a lot of the rhythms, a lot of everything they did was just beautiful. That was the beginning, and then it slowly led to Jimi Hendrix, which I thought captured the essence of almost a lot of genres of music, especially rock, obviously, but just his fluent playing and just the intense climaxing solos and everything about just the ability to really convey raw emotion in one moment and to just like snap on a guitar and just let it go, and it just like got me high listening to that. And so yeah, definitely Jimi Hendrix. But in saying that, I have to give credence to the fact that he got everything that he got from the old blues masters like Buddy Guy, Albert King, Muddy Waters, Albert Collins. A lot of artists that people don't even realize contributed to rock music. So I feel that if it wasn't for all these old timers, as people would consider them now, like Hendrix would never have the wings to fly on the guitar that he makes fly, and it's just amazing the things he can do. So, and it all comes from that genre and that spirit. Yeah.
So your style of playing the guitar is classic and timeless, while at the same time being fresh and new. How are you able to incorporate all those different elements into your playing?
Mm-hmm. Well, I feel that my perspective of music is such that when I hear music of today, I can translate that, and I can already see that in the past, it was almost as though they were prophesizing certain genres of today. So just my understanding of the roots music that I'm very into has given me the ability and perspective to understand how to manipulate certain sounds, to make them contemporary, to make them feel fresh, even though they have a basis in an older genre. So it's mostly just through my perspective of music. Of today and the past. I believe music is timeless. I believe there really is no song or genre or whatnot that is static and that just stays in that one era. I think that if you understand music, it is never old. It's just emotional. It's just fresh always, depending on your perspective, like I said, yeah.
Do you have a favorite guitar or band, and why is it your favorite?
My favorite guitar is a Fender Stratocaster, which is the one that I own. Basically, I feel that it's my favorite because it is the most responsive to my touch when I hold the guitar. It allows me to dig in for a nice solo or to play as hard as I want and get that really good gritty feeling that I feel that I want to get out, or it allows me to play nice and soft and lucid and tranquil, and so the overall response of that guitar is just so great, and it also can mimic other guitars, I feel. And yeah, just Fender Stratocaster just just have a really good feel to it, so my favorite. My favorite band, like I said, from the artist Jimi Hendrix, I guess would be the Jimi Hendrix Experience. But like I said, it also comes from the blues tradition, his music, so I'm very into the blues masters that I mentioned, Buddy Guy, B.B. King, Muddy Waters, Albert Collins. lot of 60s music and R&B, James Brown, just the whole spirit of that era was very raw, and I think it was very different from now, and I love going back when I listen to that. I feel like I can find something very new in life and in music, of course, yeah.
When you're on stage or performing for an audience, how are you different?
Well, I think that I'm very different, actually. I think that because of how I live my life, my lifestyle, I really do believe in music as a way of life and as a way of learning about myself and my emotions and my future and my dreams and everything and my imagination. It's very engaging for me. It's very therapeutic, and I treat it as an end in itself. I love the learning process of it. I love growing and improving my skills in music, singing and playing. So coming from that background and that context, I feel that I bring a very live aspect to my playing. I feel that when I play for myself and for others. I feel that I'm not trying to impress anybody, intimidate people. I really do feel fearless, and I want people to be happy. And because I come from blues, I feel that it's a very giving sort of a genre. When you play it, you got to really play it with your heart and soul for it to really come across to the audience. So I just feel that I bring a very live aspect that I think is missing in a lot of contemporary music these days. Yeah.
So what has been the biggest challenge in your career to date?
To date, the biggest challenge in my music career has been being able to fall in love with music, absolutely and truly, because I think to really be the musician that I've always wanted to be, I had to learn to just accept that I'm going to be doing this every day, forever, and that means doing it even when I may not always feel like doing it, I guess, but most of all doing it because I want to improve and I want to learn. And I think because I want to improve myself and I want to learn, and learning to value that process is just, it just keeps me simple and humble with the whole thing. It just feels like I'm just having fun, like a good child just playing in the playground for no reason, I'm not doing it for any reason. So it was a challenge being able to wrap my head around the fact that I'm not going to be doing this always to get things. I'm going to be doing this for myself, to express myself. Just learning to fall in love with music, it can be a very hard thing to do, to just give yourself absolutely to one thing.
What are your thoughts on the current state of the music industry?
I think the current state of the music industry is very corrupt. I feel that it's very plastic and overly political and just too trendy and sharp and shiny, and I think we need to go back to when music was about people coming together in community and just more of a raw aspect about it. I think I don't like turning on the TV and looking at all these, just a lot of artists, just they personally don't turn me on. They turn me off to life. I just feel it really just comes down to boredom, and I just feel bored. I don't see any live things about them. I just sense that they come from a very scripted way of living or something. I don't know. I think it has a lot of potential though with all the technology that we have right now. I do feel that, and I think there's tons of talent, but I think they need to learn certain things and have a certain perspective to help people and to help the world, because I think music should be about people in the world, and it should be giving, and it shouldn't be so intimidating. I sense a lot of intimidation being imposed on me when I listen to music, when I listen to club music, when I just feel like they're just trying to say they're powerful, and I feel like, why? There's no reason for that. We're all human. We're all brothers and sisters. So I just think there needs to be a reconnection of musicians and the audience, you know, and just, yeah.
Speaking of technology, the importance of live shows and connecting with fans on social media is greater than ever. How are you embracing technology to reach that audience and a bigger audience?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm learning every day how to use the technology with social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, I guess. You know, learning how to manage a website, learning all these things, how to do updates, how to, because I just feel that I'm a musician at heart. Like, I just love to play music, but I feel that to reach a wider audience, to share my love, to express that truly, I need to engage in the technology. I need to engage in that. So I'm learning. I'm not perfect at it, but I am learning a lot. Yeah, just engaging myself online really is how I'm embracing it, through Instagram, through Facebook, through social media of all sorts, emails, just making myself available online constantly updating.
So it kind of sounds like you've got an old soul kind of living in the current age.
I do feel that.
If you could jam with anyone, past or present, who would that be and why?
I would love to jam right now with Buddy Guy. He's still alive. I think he's like 77 years old. I just think the spirit of rock music, I think, is him. He is the spirit of today's, not of today's, I don't like today's, but of the good rock music that we all know of, and rock and roll, and even rap music, just energy and liveness, and just real, like, fierce, fiery playing. And he's taught me so much. And people, even though I love Jimi Hendrix, I think he gave Hendrix everything in a way. How to really shred, how to really play gentle, how to really just touch a guitar and touch someone's soul with an instrument. That intimacy, those moments of intimacy that are expressed, I just feel like he took that so far in the music, and I feel that so much in his slow blues and his energy. He's just so passionate, and I just want to be close to that energy and understand it, and just be around it and learn. You know, it's just such a intense spirit that he has, and I think he still has it, even though he is the age that he's at. So yeah, forget about everyone. I just love to jam with Buddy Guy right now. It would be great.
Awesome. And do you have a favorite song of all time?
Yes, I have quite a few, but right now, one of my favorite songs is Little Wing by Jimi Hendrix. I think it's very gentle, very beautiful song. It has very powerful moments and very nice soft moments in that song. It's a nice story. So yeah, Little Wing is a beautiful song. It was written about his mother and how she was very all over the place, very kind of crazy, I guess, but like very free spirited in that way, but kind of reckless free spirit. But then it also was a very loving spirit, and I think he came to terms and he understood that the wildness of love, and I think he saw that embodied in his mother. So
walking through the clouds with a circus mind that's running round. Butterflies and zebras and moonbeams and a fairy tale. So she thinks about riding with the wind. But when I'm sad, she comes to me with 1,000 smiles. She gives to me for free. She says, baby's gonna be alright. I'll take anything you want from me. Take anything, fly on it away. Fly on it away.
are some of your inspirations outside of music?
I love treating music holistically. So I think there's different aspects about music that can help it, and that if you're an artist can really make you understand how to improve it. I mean, music is my entire life, but I'm very into other things that help it, such as working out, especially because it gives my hands the power to play the guitar, my arms, my body, my core, my strength, because it all comes, it's a whole body feeling and movement. I love writing. I've always loved writing and reading. I love learning and expanding my mind, my consciousness. Just learning is just so beautiful. Witnessing people's ideas and ideals and theories of life, and just learning from the many people that have been like the risk takers of our generation. You know, like philosophers, very into philosophy. Reading a lot it's been great. Outside of music, I have quite a few things. So just reading, taking care of my health, writing a lot, watching good movies, I guess. Even though there's not a lot out there. But just being inspired in other ways, like that translates into music. So
So you're pretty accomplished at covering some of the legends in rock music and blues. Do you write your own songs as well?
Yes, I do. I just recently wrote my first single for my band, Mike-Machado Blues Trio. I'm really proud of it. It's about hope and optimism, and the idea that patience really reveals who you are, especially in this day and age. It's important to be patient, take the time to understand who you are and what you love, and it's not just go into things because you're given the options to go into many things. It's very important to take the time to understand what you love, and to learn to love that process. Most of all, to learn to love learning. You know, it's such an important thing because it keeps you humble, and it makes you able to ride the whole journey the whole way through, I think. So
why. She don't need to wait. Girl, she's got it made. All you got to wait. Gotta make it, but you gotta wait. Baby, you gotta wait, but you gotta wait. Oh, my baby, she's got it made. My baby, she's got it wait. Oh, my baby, got it. But you gotta wait. Because I can't always get what I want. Because I can't always get what I want. Even if it means you, I'll always get what I want. And even if it means you, I always get what I want. But I always get what I want. Oh, I always get what I
If you weren't pursuing music as a career, what would you be doing?
I think I'd be a writer of some sort or a philosophy professor because I majored in philosophy and law, or maybe a lawyer. I would be very interested in challenging certain social policies, I guess, maybe getting into politics of sorts. Just engaging on a very on a level where words mean a lot, you know. So in a way, I feel that music has been the expression of the words that I can't say, you know. And I've always been into reading and writing, and I've been very critical my whole life about things, and I love engaging in certain controversial topics with people. I think it's important to do that, to play devil's advocate once in a while, you know. So yeah, I would be involved in something to do with words, I guess, being either a lawyer, professor. I'd love to teach, actually. I love, showing people, because I think I really do believe what I believe in, and it's not a joke, and I feel I can help people with that. So yeah, I'd love to do that. Yeah.
All right. So what's next for you?
Well, I'm just gonna keep working at it, working on new material. probably within the next month, I'm gonna have a full album of new material, refining my band, fine-tuning things, a lot of rehearsals, a lot of gigs, gig dates that I'm finalizing right now. I have a vlog actually that I'm working on that I have the first episodes coming out very soon. Well, it should actually already be out by now. It will be. I'm really proud of that. It's going to feature updates of my life as a musician with my band, and I'm going to actually do interviews as well. And I'm really interested with that because I do love listening to people's stories too, and I think it's important to connect with the community like that and show people that there's a lot of interesting people and they're valuable and they should learn from them. So yeah, just staying busy creatively, but then also working on music as being my real business. Hey, I'm Mike Machado from Mike-Machado Blues Trio. You can catch me on facebook.com/Mike-Machado Music. You can check out my Instagram. You can follow me there, Mike_Machado_ music. And please check me out on Soundcloud at Mike-Machado. I'll be updating very often. I'm very busy as a music artist here in Vancouver. So if you want to know about things that are happening with local artists, you can check me out. I'm a local artist, and yeah, feel free to contact me, email me. All my links are on my Facebook page. Thanks a lot.